Hey guys, it's Michael Razzano Skin, and I am so excited to be partnering with DERMASCOPE to show you guys my morning skincare routine. I thought this would be perfect because I'm actually on a flight, or about to head to a flight to go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm in Philly now, and if you are familiar with Philly, it is freezing cold. So I'm so excited to go to Florida. It's a very dehydrating environment. It really dehydrates the skin being in an airplane. So people are constantly saying, what can I do to prevent dehydration? It can lead to sensitivity, breakouts, etc. So this is my pre-flight routine. I'm oily, acne prone, and as far as concerns, I struggle with PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, being acne prone from when I experience breakouts, and I am going after age management as well. So just preventing fine lines and wrinkles, signs of aging, things like that. Those are my main concerns. Because it's my morning routine and I am about to board a flight, you're not gonna see a lot of active ingredients like the exfoliation steps or the retinoids, things like that, but I do use those in my routine. Just before I'm boarding a flight, hydration is very, very important, but I'm excited to show you guys what I do and take you along the way. So I did cleanse off camera because things get a little bit messy when I cleanse, but I did go in with the Barrier Balance Creamy Cleanser. This is from Face Reality. I am a huge advocate for cleansing in the morning. I just think I like to have a clean slate before I go in with my morning skincare, and this creamy cleanser is very, very gentle to use in the morning without stripping or sensitizing the skin. So I love that guy. If you are not familiar with Clean Skin Club towels, I went in with these after to dry my skin. They are disposable, don't harbor any bacteria, so if you're acne prone, they're amazing. I'm gonna go in with a plated eye serum. So this is not something that I carry in my practice, so I honestly am not super familiar with the technology, but it does have an exosome technology, and essentially replaces damaged cells with good cells. This is also gonna help to stimulate collagen and elastin production. And I love using this one in the morning because it has this little roller ball. That's not a roller ball. It has a cooling tip, so I think it helps to depuff as well, which, we're busy. We're working, striving to be better, so we're a little bit tired, and this helps with the puffiness as well as fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. After that, I go in with the InterFuse lines. This is an amazing fine lines and wrinkle serum from Skinbetter Science, and I love it because it has an ingredient called acetyl hexapeptide 8. Sometimes I can't say that in one go. It's just going to weaken that muscle contraction that leads to expression lines in the forehead, smile lines. You can use it around your eyes as well. There's also hyaluronic acid in here, so it's a very, very hydrating formula. It's not going to, sensitize the skin or anything like that. And then after I use that, I'm gonna go in with the InterFuse Eye. So same technology. The peptides are actually in a lipid coating in this formulation, which is gonna drive it into the skin deeper. You wanna apply it towards the beginning of your routine because peptides are large molecules. So the sooner that you use it in your routine, the deeper that it can penetrate, and you can really get the benefits of that ingredient. And yes, I do layer 2 eye creams. It's a little bit OD. You don't need to do as I do. And this might be a little bit of an extensive routine. This is definitely not something that I do all the time. I try to do it most of the time, but on weekends or when I'm on vacation or I'm just feeling a little bit lazy, which I love to feel a little bit lazy a lot. I don't do the full routine and I just do the essentials, but this is on a perfect day. I'm gonna do all the steps. After I do that, I'm gonna go in with my favorite antioxidant serum. This is the Alto Advanced Defense and Repair Serum from Skinbetter Science. This has 20 antioxidants, I believe, so a synergy of antioxidants that are gonna really give us optimal protection. But there's also pyrroliquinone, quinone allyl ester. I think I said that right. Chemists don't come for me. And that's actually an antioxidant that can help neutralize free radicals that our body produces, which is a really unique ingredient that I don't think we see too often on the market. So it's gonna go after extrinsic and intrinsic factors of aging. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Even Tone Intensive. This does have very gentle AHAs, glycolic and lactic, but they're slow release. And honestly, I use these with my actives morning and night when I am using actives, and I honestly don't feel that it compromises my skin. So I don't mind using this before the plane. This has a synergy of ingredients that are going to help suppress all 5 stages of the melanogenesis process. When you're thinking of an effective pigment serum, the one thing I see on the market is a niacinamide serum, and it's targeted towards pigment, but there's not a ton of other ingredients that are going to aid in that. Or maybe it's a formulation, but it doesn't have, exfoliating ingredients or other ingredients that are going to target other pathways of melanogenesis. It's really important that if you're looking for a really effective solution for pigmentation, that you're looking for something that's gonna suppress all 5 pathways. After that, I'm gonna go in with Mystro. This is a great serum. It has plant adaptogens that really work to communicate with your skin and give your skin what it needs. If you are producing too much oil, it's gonna help control that oil. If you're dealing with a lot of inflammation, redness, etc., it's gonna really help control that. But I actually love it. I don't know if you can see on camera. Oh, there's product on my nose. Oopsies. I have large pores. Like, look at my pores. They're huge, right? They're huge. They called me strawberry nose in high school. Rude. Rude. But I became an esthetician because of my skin concerns and insecurities. So maybe they were doing me a favor. But I have large pores, and I feel like this is the only product that like kind of makes them appear less noticeable. At the end of the day, you know, we can't really do much about pore size, but this product helps, one, control my oil production, because like I said, I am oily and acne prone, but two, it's gonna help with the pore size as well. So I love having this in my routine. It's not super active, so if you're doing like a hydrating, repairing routine, this is a good product to have in there. I'm like, am I missing anything? Because I'm on camera and sometimes I crack under pressure. I'm like, am I skipping any steps? Next is Hydraremedy. This is my favorite hydrator. I feel like hydrators should also be repairing. Like, you should get a lot of like your repairing ingredients from your hydrator. So I love using something that's really, really healing as my hydrator, not just a hyaluronic acid, but I wanted to have other ingredients. And this one has beta-glucan, which is it's derived from wheat, I believe. And it's going to stimulate the Langerhans cells. And those are the cells that are really responsible for wound healing. So esthetician life, I just want to use everything in the world on my face. Techno Neck Perfecting Cream. I love this product. It has nitric oxide, which helps to rush blood to the surface of the skin. This is really, really great. There's also a synergy of other ingredients for the neck, so you can kind of have like a one-in-all kind of serum. So I love this one for treating neck. I have some pretty deep tech neck lines, which if I was more consistent with this serum, would probably look smoother in appearance, but sometimes I kind of forget about her or don't use her super consistently, so that's kind of on me. But I do like this one. And then we are going to actually go in with a mask as our moisturizer, which might sound a little bit crazy, but we're boarding a flight, we're preventing dehydration. This is the HydraCalm mask from Face Reality Skincare. This is amazing. It has that beta-glucan ingredient that I was talking to you guys about. It also has other ingredients too that are really, really great for hydrating the skin. It is gonna be a little bit thick, but I'm looking for that kind of protection and hydration during the flight. So you can use it in the shower to prevent dehydration if you're taking like a nice long hot shower, because I know we all like to take those, but I love it for an airplane. I think it's incredible. But that's not the last step, of course not. Even though we just put on a mask, we're going with sunscreen. We're going with sunscreen. I'm gonna layer sunscreen on top. This is the powerMineral SPF 50. Again, I have a mask underneath. I do find that the sunscreens like sit a little bit weird over the face mask, but I need to be protected when I'm on this flight, especially when I'm on the flight. This is actually a newer product from Face Reality. They just launched their SPF 50s, which I know we have been waiting for. And this one is great. It has a Calm Shield complex, so a synergy of ingredients that are just gonna really help to calm and soothe the skin, repair the skin. And I love this one. If you're familiar with their mineral matte, sometimes it could get a little bit chalky if you weren't like super oily. This actually has like and it's a really mattifying finish. So I love that they have a mineral option now that has like more of a dewier finish, because I do like a dewy finish, but it doesn't make me super oily because it's mineral. So I have been loving this. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used it on like a Fit 5, Fit 6. So if you have, let me know in the comments. Sometimes it gets in my beard, so I have to do some extra work. Maybe take a towel to it. Last but not least, lip care. This is not a pro line that I see, you know, estheticians using in their background and things like that, but this is Prequel. There's a dermatologist, I forget her name, I'm so sorry, but she has a really big social media platform, both on like TikTok, Instagram, and she formulated this line, and I really, really like it. Definitely one of my favorite like drugstore or like more commercial brands, but this lip product has SPF 30, and it also has a lot of hydrating ingredients and occlusives. So if you're not familiar, you really want to like layer an occlusive over hydrating ingredients to really help retain a lot of that moisture. This has both, and it has SPF 30. And that finish. Who wants to kiss? Who wants to smooch? I'm over the winter time, looking forward to the sun. Thank you guys so much for joining me with my skincare routine, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And thank you, Dermascope, for letting me share my routine with you guys.